by Abdulaziz Al Saud, the founder, the fruits is what we have to pay now. Because Abdulaziz Al Saud allied himself with America, giving them the oil, and linked the future of his state to America. America was in that time, when I'm talking about 1930 and 1940, it was the coming power, new power after the British. So he was very smart, Abdulaziz Al Saud. He linked his state,
his country's interest to the Americans.
to the Americans.
But don't you notice that we seem to be just accusing the Saudis for all evil that is going on? Isn't that an exaggeration?
No, it is a history. It is a history because one fact: the Saudis are the people who established Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt in 1928. And
a lot of people don't know that, by the way.
Yeah,
but
it is a fact.
Documents that prove that?
It is a fact. It is a fact. It's a document, because Hassan al-Banna was a student of Sheikh Rida,
who is the founder of the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt.
Sheikh Rashid Rida, his student Hassan al-Banna. Rashid Rida was an Saudi agent, and he presented Hassan al-Banna to the Saudis, and they gave him money to establish Muslim Brotherhood. And before that, I want to talk about 1928. Before that, in 1926, it was also another organization, Sunni organization like Ansar al-Sunnah, like Shubban al-Muslimin, all of this by the Saudis also, because Abdulaziz Al Saud, in his policy, he understood that Egypt was a country that destroyed the first Saudi state. So to survive, for his new country to survive, it has to to have a good relationship with Egypt. And to have a good relationship with Egypt, it must be the Egyptian who are Sufi Sunni at that time should be converted to be Wahhabis. And how to do this? To establish an organization, a religious organization like Ansar al-Sunnah, like Shabab Muslimin.
But the Saudis didn't have oil at the time, so where did they get all this?
It was very easy. It was very easy because at that time, those Muslim scholars, Egyptian Muslim scholars at that time, 1,000 Egyptian pound is enough for them in that time. But after that,
that cost them very little money to do that.
Yes. But after that, when the Saudi have money, they have all the influence in Egypt.
But weren't there thinkers in Pakistan also, and in other areas who were as extremist as the Wahhabis, or as puritanical as Wahhabis?
This is one of the historic fact. When you talk about the state, the ideological state, when this ideological state collapsed or destroyed, it is not enough. You have to face its ideology. When you leave its ideology alive, it will,
of course,
help to build again the state. And this is what happened. When Muhammad Ali in 1818 destroyed the Saudis, he kept the Wahhabis, and the Wahhabis, spread in Egypt in some places, and spread a lot in India, among Muslim Indians at that time.
So what you're saying is that whatever Pakistani writings in the same vein of that type of puritanical version of Islam is an extension to the Wahhabi movement?
Yes, more than that, I'm saying that, dividing India into countries, Pakistan and India, that is because of the Wahhabis.
This is very interesting, and very few people know that, I think.
Yeah.
And that's also serious, because I'm sure that a lot of people will take offense of that.
This is true. This is true, because most of we are talking about the 19th century, you like many of the Pakistanis fanatic scholar, they are Wahhabis.
Because they learned in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, they learned from the Wahhabis. Talking about the Saudis, the Saudi state, it come and goes.
Yeah.
But the Wahhabism is still because it is ideology. And the ideology linked to Islam and linked to Sunnah. And they claim that this is Islam. So people who uphold the Wahhabism, they are more than the Saudi themselves. You find them in Egypt, you find them in North Africa, you find them in India, you find them in other Islamic or Muslim states. So this is what we are talking about here now. When Abdulaziz Al Saud allied his state with America, America helps the Wahhabism and helps the Saudis open its doors for the Saudi to come and to establish their mosques here, the Islamic State, Islamic centers here, and influenced the Muslim community in America and Muslim communities in Europe.
So and what you are saying, because we are getting to the end of our show, what you are saying is that because of that agreement, strategic alliance between Saudi Arabia and the U.S. in the 40s, immediately during the Second World War and immediately after.
Before that,
America opened the doors for that particular sect of Islam, the Wahhabism, which you view as puritanical and extremist, to all over the United States, where they opened religious
and
schools,
West also,
and in the West.
And you know why? Also because in that time it was a Cold War between the West, America, and the Soviet Union. So the Saudis were against the Soviet Union and against the communists.
Because of religious reasons.
So they become allied together. And you remember what happened in Afghanistan?
You are accusing the United States of using Islam against the Soviet Union also. You are accusing the Saudis. So, okay.
You remember Afghanistan, the war of Afghanistan, the Mujahideen were working with the Americans against the late Soviet Union.
Okay.
And after the collapse of Soviet Union, America will become...
Unfortunately, we'll have to end it up here, and probably we are going to continue that in the next show. Thank you very much for staying with us for this 28 minutes. We hope that we could have provided you with something new. Please do not forget that this is an interactive program, and we do have our email, newideasstudioa@gmail.com. All views that were expressed here do not express the views of Fairfax Access Station, to which we have many thanks, because without their facilities, this program would have been impossible. Thanks a lot again, and see you next show.